Hi everyone, this is Fabi, and as you can probably tell, today I'm not at home. I'm in the capital of my country, Bucharest, and I'm here for a very special reason. I'm here to pick up my very own Tesla Model 3. This is indeed a very special moment for me as it comes right after my 25th birthday, and as you can see from the pictures on the screen right now, I've had my eye on Teslas for a very long time. Long story short, exactly 1 year ago after my dad bought our first EV in the family, a Hyundai Kona, I knew my next car was going to be an EV, and since it was going to be an EV, it might as well just be a Tesla. About 2 months after my dad bought the Hyundai Kona, I put up my Mercedes for sale because I just wasn't driving it anymore. This year Tesla opened their first superchargers in Romania, one of which is in my hometown, and they also opened a pop-up store here in Bucharest. Along with this pop-up store, they also made it possible to order with direct delivery in Romania and also access to the very generous almost 10,000 euro government incentive for electric vehicles. Not without delays, after tomorrow on the 28th of September, I will pick up my made in China long-range Model 3 on the second day of deliveries here in Romania, and I could not be more excited. But let me tell you, the delays which I've had have been absolutely brutal. Now I know Elon Musk is really bad with timelines, but out of the 300 cars ordered with delivery in September, only about 100 will get delivered in September. The rest will have to wait until either November or towards the end of the year in December sometime. According to our consultants, we should have gotten our cars at the beginning of September, but then the invoice never came, and after the invoice came around the 20th, or I think a little bit earlier of September, it had a mistake. We had to wait to get that mistake fixed. Then I was on the chat with Tesla support in other countries because there's no local Tesla chat here in Romania, to ask where my car actually was, on which ship it was, and then I tracked my ship which had my car on it. It was a whole mess, but I am ready. I waited for exactly 4.5 months, and the day after tomorrow just can't come any sooner. Anyways, see you at delivery after a short message from today's sponsor. Special thanks to PCBWay, which is a one-stop shop for all your PCB prototyping, 3D printing and CNC machining needs. Click the link in the description to find out how you can order 5 PCBs for less than $25. I've personally used PCBWay before being sponsored by them to order PCBs for myself and over 100 colleagues from university for a class project, and the interaction with them has always been great, same as with the quality of the delivered PCBs. No matter how complex your PCB requirements are, PCBWay has got you covered. Okay, so as you can probably tell, we are not at the delivery center. We are in the middle of nature, but here's my Tesla, so this is pretty good. But wait a minute, this is not a long range. And this line under the dual motor sign just confirms that this is indeed a performance model. Yep, even this spoiler tells us it's the performance model. Hell yeah. So what happened, you might ask? Well, it's complicated, but let me just try and walk you through this whole process that got me into this Model 3 performance. And by the way, this panoramic sunroof is just amazing. Well, here's the deal. I was supposed to get my Model 3 long range on Tuesday, September 28th, and now it's October 17th. And so I waited for about 2 weeks after my first appointment to get the car, because apparently it didn't arrive on time, and then the delivery date got delayed a few more times, and they told me that they would get my car, they would bring my car to my hometown, and I wouldn't have to drive or fly to Bucharest again, which is about 550 kilometers away from Timișoara, where I live. And so I was like, okay, this is really disappointing, but I guess I don't have any other choice. But then as the days and even weeks went by and I just didn't hear information, or didn't hear like tangible information about my delivery date, I started to get worried. I started to call people from Tesla that I could get a hold of, and here I am. I got a performance for a few days, and my Model 3 long range should be arriving tomorrow. But it's been a blast to drive this car. I mean, it might have spoiled me, and I might just have to get a performance a few years down the road, because the wheels are just insanely awesome. They look insanely awesome on this car, and the performance is just, well, just look at the performance right now. I mean, I can't really say anything bad about this car. It's just awesome. You look at the clouds up, you just have all of these awesome features, and the tablet in the middle, I mean, the brain of the car is amazing. You've got these wireless chargers here. This is a little bit of an older car, so it doesn't have the heated steering wheel, but it's not too cold yet, so this is not a problem. It doesn't have those trim inserts on the door, so the wood trim finishes over there. So, you know, this is from the beginning of 2021 or something like that. It doesn't even have the boombox feature, so there's absolutely no sound when it rolls, when you're driving it, which is really eerie because you don't hear anything. When you're driving like under 15 kilometers an hour, it's just like, I don't know, it's complete silence, and it's really awesome. Compared to the Kona I used to drive until now, it's really incredibly silent. And you know, even at 50, 60 to 100 kilometers per hour, it's much more silent than the Hyundai Kona was. And this is really something that I appreciate about this car. And the autopilot, the navigate on autopilot is amazing. You will see some clips, I believe, right now of it. It's an incredible car. And even though I'm disappointed that my Model 3 was delayed in getting delivered, I do appreciate having the experience of driving this car for a few days, because it really is an eye-opener of just what a car can be in terms of the performance. And I got used to all of its features in these days. And, you know, when I will get my car, I'm going to be 99% accustomed to the Tesla, and it's not going to be, you know, me trying to figure out the features of it from the beginning. The only thing left for me to get accustomed to is the application, because for the past few days I had just the key card, because, you know, this is not my car, so it's not enrolled in my app, which has been a little bit of a bummer, but it just shows that you can absolutely use this car even if you don't have it enrolled in your phone. It's just not as convenient. Okay, so I did end up getting my Model 3 long range, as you can see from this clip, but the Model 3 performance was such an amazing car all around that I decided to dedicate this whole video to it. And moving forward, you will see some videos of me driving the car and also a sort of ASMR twisty road driving. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like it, share with your friends, and subscribe. Make sure to stay tuned, because there's going to be a lot more Tesla content and other content as well. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, that was 120 kilometers per hour, or about 70 something miles per hour. Oh my god!